Hello everyone, this is Sadia again from beautiful British Columbia. Thank you so much for visiting my channel and good to have you guys with me today. I would like to talk about plantain today. Plantain is what you see right now, and it is one of the plants that grows very humble and grows everywhere, and you can find it anywhere on the streets, at your garden, on railways, highways, anywhere you go, you will see this one. And it has a lot of medicinal benefits, and I just wanted to share with you guys today. Plantain has vitamin A, vitamin C, K, it has zinc, potassium, and iron. It is really good for cough and cold. And also, this humble plants, it has a very good cooling benefit for hot condition like yellow skin, redness, sharp pain, burn, hot itchy rash, swelling, or we can say even for sting and bee bites or spider bites, and also it's good for wounds. Also, plantain is good for eye infection, and also it's good for UTI. And also the researcher find out that plantain is good for boils, and also this plant also stitch together any minor cuts. Another thing that researchers find about plantain is that this plant is also good for stubborn wounds like diabetes, foot and pressure ulcers. And also plantain leaves can reduce seasonal allergies. So if you notice, or if you guys wanted to search, this plant usually grows in the spring, and also I noticed they grow really well in fall. And also the research shows about plantain that they are good for the acid reflux, and also they are good for the hot and dry lungs and dry cough, and also good for cold condition like I said, and for runny noses. But the thing is, wondering how we gonna use this plant to get all these benefits from it. There is so many different ways that we can use plantain. Is one of them is if you have it in spring or fall, you can pick up the leaf of plantain. So as you can see, the shape is like this. So this one is a little bit fresher, and this one is a little bit older one. And the plantain leaves has some lines there, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines you can see. And if you turn around the leaves, you will see these lines like a vein at the back of the leaves too. If you do pull the leaves, you'll see all these strands gonna come out from the leaf. I'll show you guys if I can do that. Yes, see this? And it's completely okay. But if you want to know, if you are looking for plantain, and that's the way you're gonna see, oh, this if you don't see this kind of when you pull out the leaves and you don't see the string coming out, you should know that plant is not plantain, because this is one of the identity of the plantain leaves. I always cut the leaves if I see them anywhere, or I basically now, because I love this plant so much, I grow them in my backyard and front yard. I cut the leaves, all of them, and they will grow back. It doesn't matter as long as you have the roots. Don't separate them like I do. So it's okay, I can push it back. So you can take all the leaves and you can dry the leaf, And after when you dry the leaves, you can and a dehydrator or sun or the cold shade or anywhere you want to dry them, so dry them and drink them as a tea. That's why I do. That's why I share with you guys what I do with it. But there's lots of different options. You can search or research about it, and you can find out that you can eat or drink this plant in a different ways. But my way is I'm drawing the leaf, then I collect them all and put them in a bottle, and as soon the cold season start, every single day I drink plantain. I add them with my other herbs, and I have it in my tea. So in one way, as you can drink it as a tea. And also if you want to use it for the skin, like I said, it's good for cut, for rash, for boils, for lots of different like for example the bites of mosquito bites or spider bites or bee sting, those kind of things. You can put them in cut all the leaves, make sure there's no water in it, put them in olive oil. Usually I use the sun, and I'm doing this in the springtime or when the weather is a little bit warmer, and I leave it inside the olive oil in a glass bottle and keep it outside for at least 1 month. But if you're finding it now and you want to do it right away, you can collect the plantain leaf and you put them again in olive oil, or you can use any other different oils if you want. Almond oil is also very good, but I use olive oil. And then you put them in a glass bottle, and what you do, you can put them inside a pot, but you have to put a towel or something in the pot. Then you put the bottle, a little bit of water, and let it boil in a low or medium heat at least for an hour or 2-3 hours. So this way all the benefit of plantain leaves gonna come out to the oil. And also there's another benefit of plantain. It's good for digestive system, it's good for bloating. And not only the leaves are good and edible and good, the seeds also good. So if you can collect them green like this, or you can let them go get dry, and then you collect them. You can eat them in your tea, you can eat it with a spoon or with your food, anything you add. It's the best thing for your digestive system. So here's my dry plantain. I dry them during the spring and summer and all summer, and even if I get some now, as you guys saw, I still have lots in the backyard. So what I do is, if it's summertime, I dry them outside, and it's going to be very fast. If it's winter time, I put them in a dehydrator and I dry them. So they are going to look like this. After I dry them, of course, I crush them all. And so what I do, I use like at least half a teaspoon of this, or if you want, you can go 1 teaspoon, but for the beginning it's better to go with very less, so half a teaspoon. You can put them in your cup, you can put them on the French press, a coffee pot, or anything you have. You can add any other stuff with it. You can add mint, dry mint, you can add jasmine flowers, you can have any other herbal other herbal plants that you dry and keep it with you. You can add all of them together, and then after, when you put them in your cups or French press or your coffee pot or your teapot, please do not boil it, just put hot water on it. So what I do, this takes at least 16 to 20 ounce. For half a cup I can use only half a teaspoon, and I let it at least steep for 15 to 20 minutes. Just leave it like this, and it will amazingly gonna change the color, and you can start drinking it. For people that they have a digesting problem, they can drink this before their food, during the food, or they can drink this after the food, and believe me, it works like a magic. It doesn't give you any digesting problem after eating, or it will gonna no, you will not gonna have any bloating. And once when your body get used to drinking this tea, so you can increase from the half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon a day. As we talked about it before, that what I do when I collect the fresh leaves after I wash them, I dry them, I make sure there's no water, and I keep them inside olive oil, and I let it stay in the sun for at least 4 to 5 weeks outside. So this way all the plantain benefits come to the olive oil. As you can see, the color is completely green, so that means the oil is really good. You can use it the way it is. Put them in a bottle. Anytime when you walk outside and you have a mosquito bite or a bee bite, you can wrap it on it, and like a magic, it will gonna get rid of all the itching and burning. And if you have some, like I said, if you have a very itchy skin or eczema stuff, you wrap this one every day on it, and I guarantee you're not gonna have that problem again. So this was one of the way, and I still did not strain it. And of course, when you're making it, when you have to separate the leaves from the oil. And one other way that you can keep your plantain always with you, like you can take them when you're traveling, you can keep them in your purse or your medicine cabinet, is to make them keep them as a salt. And this is made from beeswax and plantain oil that it comes from here. And it is really working really good if you have like I said, any rash in your body, or you have a bugs bite, that will gonna heal the itching and the redness of your skin.